Good Wednesday morning. I'm Grace Lee. Here are your top stories. Trial began for a woman involved in a gruesome killing on Oahu's North Shore in 2017. That started yesterday. Haley Danduran is charged with murder for allegedly beating to death Thelma Boinville. She was cleaning a Pupukea vacation home that Danduran and her then boyfriend had broken into. Stephen Brown has already been convicted of murder. During opening statements, Danduran's defense said that Brown is solely responsible for Boinville's death and that he coerced her into kidnapping Boinville's then 8-year-old daughter. But prosecutors argue that Danduran played an active role in the killing.
This is what the evidence will show. The evidence will further show that there is no legal justification for her conduct and that the concepts of both principal and accomplice liability apply in this case.
The person you're being asked to find, the murderer, that's him right there. He's already been found. That's what the evidence in this case will show. I'll tell you what the evidence will not show. The evidence will not show that there's any person who witnessed Haley do any harm to Miss Thelma Boinville.
Brown's sentencing is set for next month. He faces life in prison without parole. Danduran's trial resumes on Thursday. Sources tell us that police are investigating an unattended death in a trash can in Kalihi. We're told that a newborn baby was found dead at Kuhio Park Terrace Public Housing Complex yesterday. Sources say it was an infant girl. Her mother was taken to a nearby hospital. Now for a look at our weather, here's Guy Huckey.
Grace, tropical storm Calvin is moving across the state. Actually, it's passing by to the south, but the mass of moisture will be swamping almost the entire state today. It's come onto the Big Island last night. Now it's moving across to Oahu, and you can see there are spots of heavy rain with those yellows. There could be some thunderstorms, maybe some isolated tornadoes. That's a possibility as well. So there is a flood watch for the entire state. There is also a flood advisory on now for parts of Maui County where they're getting a lot of rain. We're talking anywhere from 4 to 7 inches that could cause flooding, maybe even some landslides, especially for those areas that have experienced that kind of thing before. So the word of advice today is if you live in an area that is flooded before, take precautions and act like it's going to happen again today. Also, it's going to be very windy today. High wind warning on for Maui County, wind advisory on for Kauai and Oahu.